gonna tell y'all about things that's exhausting. I mean, I become exhausted with situations. I become exhausted with Joe Budden. I'm exhausted. Like, you know, when people have their window, and once they go through like everything they got, they're done. You know what I mean? They're just done. And I'm saying that in the nicest way. That is done. I'm saying that nicely. Now, Joe Budden is supposed to have the #1 podcast show next to, you know, as far as the rap entertainment music, right? Even though they don't promote music on this show. This podcast show does not protect, it don't promote music, artistry, none of it. None of these things are being promoted. Yet it's like one of the top. I'm seeing other people like complain. I've seen other people start taking notice and saying why it is here. And I can understand that. I can understand how somebody would feel a certain way about this show. Because it don't make a lot of sense as to why this show is even in existence. But let's take it even a step further. Right? Let's put things back in the bottle and get to why we're here. Rory and Mal, both of those individuals went out and did their own thing. They could have made it real hectic for Joe. They could have made a real headache for Joe. They chose not to and go do their own thing. And everyone wants to act like they're struggling. They're doing great. For somebody to be no names, hanger-ons, they did their own podcast and is doing great. Better than people that's been doing it for years. So it obviously means they were doing something better. You know, Ish and Ash or whatever, and all that, whatever it's called that you got up there today, that is just another time bomb waiting to happen. Nobody's getting money like that. Those guys got other jobs. But Joe's getting rich though. But they're not. How long do you think that relationship is gonna last? But yet, he takes another dig at Mal for being in a video. As Mal is in a video of one of his homeboys. That is a mutual friend of Joe and Mal's. And Joe throws a backhanded comment to him and takes a shot at Mal. And tells him, respond back, and then hits the button because he needs something to go viral, people. He needs to be hot again. So the question becomes, if they're the number one podcasting show, where's the money? So while you're taking shots at Rory and Mal for no reason, by the way, you're taking shots at them for no reason, by the way, what else is transpiring? What else is dirtying up the game? What is the other needful thing? What is that other needful thing? Where's that other shoe to drop? He needs Rory and Mal. Even though they don't work for him no more, he needs them. That's why he's mentioning their name. He's trying to basically use them for his podcast, because he's not going to get that from Ice and Ash and Ish or whatever. Nothing against them, but they're just hanger-ons. They got their own jobs, their own lives, their own business, but with Joe, they really have no place in that. You know, they can't talk back to Joe. Rory got relationships in the industry. So does Mal. Now, both of them having these relationships in the industry, why is this the case? They got this relationship in the industry. It's garbage like over and over again. He said that's why he's on the stage by himself. This is why they couldn't go out and do their tours. Now, Rory and Mal just put out their whole tour sheet, which starts here in Chicago. That's how you respond to the hate. You answer with success. That's how you defeat hate. You come with the success. Now, Rory to me seems like he's got a lot of pettiness in him. All probably falling out down the road. But as of right now, Mal is the only guy I really vibe with. Rory got a lot of female tendencies in him. Can't have that. Absolutely not. No. As I told you and others, it's simply done this way. Well, I expect Joe Budden to do exactly what Joe Budden just did. He's a hater. That's what he did is what a hater would do. A hater is going to perform. How Rory has female tendencies? Oh, he'll start doing little petty things behind the scenes, pouting and putting up all of these different scenarios where he's unhappy and plotting and doing stuff behind your back. That's Rory. I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. Rory, unfortunately, to me, he comes off as Carlito. What's up, brother?
Mad problems here. And Division is my man. And I do think that he deserves a congratulations. He brought back video girls and video guys. Wow. It's the first thing you do when a breakup is bad. Go pick up some clown nigga to support you through it. What up, nigga? Say something.
Starving for attention because Mal is in Division's video. What, you mad that you were not? Why do you care? That's like, but this has been Joe Budden's MO though, his whole career. Because why? That's like the boyfriend worrying about who the ex-girlfriend, what the ex-girlfriend is doing. And always telling everybody else what the ex-girlfriend is doing now. And it's like, why are you concerned? She's the ex. Go do your thing. But your thing ain't working out, is it? So you got to connect yourself to the old thing. And your new girlfriends are right there, sitting right beside you. And your new girlfriends are going to be like, why are you talking about the old girlfriends? But really what they're going to be talking about is, where's our money, Joe? I still got to go to work after this. And everybody's talking about, we're the #1 podcast. You think they're not going to see the rankings? And they're going to say, well, how the hell are we #1 and we're broke? But Joe, that Amiri hat is looking nice and crisp. Joe Budden's Cash App. Joe Budden's got a deal with everybody. That's Joe Budden. You get to be with Joe Budden while he's being successful. That's your job. And do your job well. Ice just got himself a deal with Twitch. Congratulations. You know how much that deal is worth now? Doo-doo. All these new deals these people are getting, it's like, does he have a following on Twitch? Is someone even caring about him right now on Twitch? Mal is silent. Mal don't care for beef. Mal is like, dude, I don't need beef. I don't even want to talk about these clowns. But the clowns are the ones that do all the talking. They're the ones that keep lingering on and connecting themselves. That's why you see idiots like academics and do all this nonsense. Joe is a turd, in my opinion, because I would never sabotage what I'm doing with the people I work with, and I'm friends with the guy who's trying to sabotage your whole podcast. How you gonna be okay if I'm Rory and Mal? If this dude is dissing us and we on your platform, what do I look like sitting there being okay with the guy who's talking bad about us? Like, oh yeah, you could talk about them. I thought, as long as you don't talk about me, we good. It's like, what? And I'm on the show with, this is your show, and I'm supposed to be cool with you? And I'm seeing you buddying up with him? You see, what the thing was is academics and him was supposed to do a show together. Right? But do you know why that show ain't coming? Because it wouldn't be the same anymore. A Joe Budden and academic show wouldn't work today. Because neither one would want to give an inch. Academics would feel he's as equal to Joe Budden, which he isn't. But in his mind, he's going to feel, I boost up in status. When all he did was take every deal Joe said no to. Joe said no to Complex and left. Academics stayed and said, yes, I'm going to take the deal. For less money. Then Joe left Spotify. Academics went over there and took the deal. Oh, I'll take it for less money. So it ain't like he laid the foundation and was a trailblazer. No, Joe Budden was the trailblazer. You just followed behind Joe. And you're a butt kisser. So you know how to kiss butt and make up and do what you need to do. They hardly ever discuss Joe. I don't know what you're talking about. If they talking about Joe, it's because Joe has mentioned them way more. Rory is the one that takes the shots. Mal can give a damn. But Rory be throwing shots. When their tour dates got canceled and they had to cancel the whole tour, Rory threw a shot. So get that in perspective. Mal didn't throw any shots. Mal can care less about all that. So that's how you beat them. You kill them with success. They put up their tour dates. And it looks pretty busy. Let's see how full it is. The first stop is Chicago in September. Will I be there? You gotta wait and see. I might be on that stage now. No, I'm not gonna be on the stage. But tickets will be on sale. I don't trust Rory. That's just my whole thing. Rory, to me, I think have a lot of female tendencies, and I've seen him be very petty at times, and it's just in a way that I think Mal's gonna rub him the wrong way, and he'll just turn, and rather than have a conversation with you, he'll just flip on you and start running his mouth to somebody else, making it a bigger mess rather than resolving it. That's how I see Rory. So Rory is somebody I already couldn't trust and work with. But the stuff that Rory care about, Mal wouldn't give a damn about. Hell, Mal really lost his position sticking up for Rory because he felt Rory was right. And no matter what the friendship is right and wrong is wrong. And when you ain't acting the way you should be acting, then that's going to always be a problem. It's not Chinese arithmetic. It's simple math. Mm. Well, in my opinion, remember when I thought Mal was blind? Absolutely, J2. Every time I look at Mal now, I'm like, man, look, the blind dude is doing well. I first started watching Joe Budden and I saw Mal, I thought he was blind. The way they used to have him on the show, I'm like, man, look at this blind dude, man. He don't be wearing his glasses or nothing. You know, he's just out here and he's on the phone trying to text. I'm thinking he's using Braille. Because he be like having his head down. And the way he be looking his eyes up and then just not looking at nothing and talking. I'm like, oh, dude, blind. He pulling a Stevie Wonder. I'm like, man, that dude gifted. Blind dude. Well, that's because Joe screwed up. He signed these guys to equity. So they were part owners. And that means as the show grow, so does their equity. And Joe didn't want them to have that because now the company he feels is not worth anything, but he can't build it owing them money that he don't even have. And the Spotify deal came and went and it was over. Once they walked away, there was no more checks from Spotify. So that's over. So there was nothing else more to get out of that deal because it was over. Now Joe had to be responsible for keeping the lights on the show. Yeah, and paying for things that he probably would not ever pay for ever in life. No, I mean, the way this is right now, it's a mess. And I don't see it getting fixed anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Take a nap. No, it's bedtime, buddy. We finna lock it down for the night, and that's a wrap. So thanks for supporting the page, everybody who hit the like button. Y'all let me know whose side y'all riding with, Joe Budden's or Rory and Mal. I'm on Rory and Mal's side all day. I'm out.